Alrighty guys, this is one of the had a cow had twins yesterday, and this is one of her twins. Both heifer calves. There's a reason why it's in here. So yesterday, I had 2 loads of hogs I had to take and meet at the fairgrounds. We had 2 semis that we had to top off. We can get about 30 or 35 on a load on our gooseneck. So what we had to do was we had to wait for them to call, and one of them's coming from Tennessee, one of them's coming from Western Kentucky. So what we do is, those are some bigger hog farms, and they go up to northern Indiana, and we are just kind of on the way. We're right off. We're about 10 miles off I-65, so they can just come right up through here, and we load at the fairgrounds. And so while we're waiting on them, we checked on the cows. I had one cow getting pretty close. We calve in the spring, and this cow skipped a couple cycles. She didn't get bred. So she bred. We wrote her down. I had a breeding date on her, and knew she was about to calve. So, well, she had calves. And we have 2 cows in this herd at the home place that are nuts. And the only reason we still have them is because they have a calf every year, and they raise a really good calf, and they're both really good looking cows. They're just crazy. So we know which ones to look out for. Well, she was crazy, and she's an older cow, so her bag's getting a little bigger. She had 2 small calves. They're good looking calves, and they hadn't sucked yet. So whenever that happens, we gotta get the cow up in the head chute, and we gotta get the calves in there to get them suck. And you have a very short amount of time. You gotta give them some colostrum. Well, we started working the cow up, and she was pretty furious. She's a cantankerous old girl, so she jumped one fence into another lot and jumped another fence, and we got the calves up to the barn. After she tore down 2 fences, we decided to leave her. About that time they called, we had to take 2 loads in, which consisted of us taking them up to the fairgrounds, running them into the hog barn up there, the pork pavilion, and then we had to come back here and get another load and take up there, because we don't want semis coming in with a load of hogs on our farm, because that's how you get diseases and they'll wipe you out. So we try to stay clean, keep the trailer washed out, everything's clean. But anyway, we did that, came back, we got the whole herd of cows up in the feedlot, got her down by herself, and she jumped out. She got her head up there and got up on her back feet and rode the fence down up here in the lot. So she took off. So anyway, we have some colostrum that we milked out of a cow. I don't know, back in the spring. We do that every year. We got a milk parlor, and we got a couple of tame cows. Whenever they have a calf, we milk colostrum out of them and freeze it. So anyway, gave both of these colostrum yesterday after we got done with the hogs, probably around noon, 1 o'clock, via feed tube, because they wouldn't suck. They were, I don't know, they're less than 12 hours old, I'd say. But anyway, they got it in their system. They didn't get a whole lot, because we don't usually expect to have twins. Anyway, we turned the calves out with the cow after we fed them. She ran this one over, and she claimed the other one. So this one is going to be fed powder milk. And as soon as weaning time comes next spring for that cow's going on the truck, because she's trying to kill us. Anyway, by the time we got done with all that, we went ahead and started chopping. We're getting ready to start chopping now, and we're going to fill the silo up. We're going to get it all the way full today, and then we're going to wait a few days, let it settle out, and we're going to put some more in it because this field is really turning out good. So it's really, well, actually we're going to have to shell the rest of it. So it's pretty excited about that. It don't happen all the time. So I guess bumping the population up on our corn has really benefited us already. So anyway, I've got some videos yesterday. It's kind of hard to, I know I haven't replied to some people's comments. I don't really have a whole lot of time. So I'm getting ready to go ahead and take off right now. So I'll try to comment back on everybody's stuff tonight when I get in. But anyway, thanks for watching.